everybody, it's Aubrey. Come and join me for the 7-minute American College of Sports Medicine workout. Here we go. We're starting with jumping jacks. 30 seconds. A modification here would be a tap jack. And you can, anytime you lift your arms up over your head, this is going to accelerate your heart rate. How many more seconds, Roman?
About 5 more seconds.
5 more seconds, okay. And then we'll have a 10-second rest.
And stop.
All right, rest for 10 seconds. Keep your feet moving. What's our next exercise?
Wall sit.
Okay, we're gonna find a flat wall. I'm gonna use my door. And let me know, has it been 10 seconds of rest?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna start to walk out. I like to do wall sits by pressing my entire spine along the wall. You can place your hands on your thighs. Yep, go ahead, you gotta start. We're gonna do this for 30 seconds and take a 10-second break. We wanna wiggle our toes inside our shoes and then create an ab vacuum. So pull up your pelvic floor, squeeze your core. Think like you're wearing a corset that you can breathe in. All right, I'm gonna drop this a little bit lower. You don't need to go lower than the height of your knees. I'm gonna show you how to get out of this too, because that's the tricky part. 5 more seconds, so we have 10 seconds of rest.
And stop.
You're gonna press your hands against the wall, lean forward, keep your butt there, and push off, and just shake out your legs. What's the next exercise? Push-ups? All right, so we're gonna do push-ups on your knees or on your toes. And we're starting. So I like to come back into a child's pose first, and then align my hands right under my shoulders. 30 seconds of push-ups. Now you can also do these push-ups against the wall or on your toes. How many more seconds, Roman?
10 more seconds.
10 more seconds. Just bending your elbows about 90 degrees.
5 more seconds.
Think about exhaling.
And stop.
All right, we're gonna stop. Stretch back into a little child's pose. What's the next exercise?
Abdomen crunch.
Abdominal crunches. Okay. Here we go. 30 seconds of these suckers. We got it. I like to keep my heels off of the mat when I crunch, so I can really press my lower back into the ground. Imagine like you have a grapefruit between your chin and your chest. And think about really exhaling, squeezing that internal corset each time you crunch. Try to get your shoulder blades off of the mat. Breathing.
5 more seconds.
All right, I'm starting to feel the burn. Thanks, buddy.
Stop.
All right, what's our next one? I'm gonna do a little twist while we're waiting.
Step up onto stool.
Okay, step up onto a step. We have Roman's step here.
Step stool.
Step stool, okay. Are we ready for 30 seconds?
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so this is just to get our heart rate up. The higher the step, the better. I'm gonna be completely honest, this is not the most ideal step, but we're making it work. I used to have a step aerobics bench, but I left that at my old studio. So we're gonna make do. But I would recommend your stairs are great, because then you could do 2 stairs at a time. Just to keep the heart rate.
5 more seconds.
Oh, thank you for that time.
And stop.
I'm gonna finish out this last one. What's our next exercise?
The next exercise is squat.
All right, basic squats or play squats, whatever suits your fancy. I'm gonna do a basic squat and we're gonna try to touch the floor. We'll show some modifications. Ready for 30 seconds?
Go.
All right, we're gonna sit back and deep. Body weight squats are really a great way to strengthen your knees. And if your knees feel like they're snap, crackling, and popping, it could just be a little bit of air in your joints, the synovial fluid making those sounds. You don't have to go as deep as me, but I want to show you that I'm really allowing my hips to go down and back. Deep breath, inhale and exhale.
5 more seconds.
5 more seconds.
And
doing
stop.
great. All right, tap it out, shimmy it out. I always like to do that. How we doing out there? All right, what's up?
Triceps dip on chair.
Tricep dips, you can do this on a chair, on the couch, or on the edge of your step, or guess what, on your mat. I'm gonna show you a modification first. Pro tip, fingers point out to the side. Oftentimes you see people do it this way. It's a little bit kinder to your shoulders if you point them out to the side. Squeezing your triceps. I want you to think about the muscle that's developing on the back of your arms, pushing the floor away. Inhale, exhale. Now there's 3 heads to the tricep. So I want you to close your eyes down, visualizing the backs of your arms, all 3 muscles,
And
getting
stop.
stronger, tighter, and more toned. Pat yourself on the back, get that lactic acid out. Thank you. My timer, he is doing a great job. What's next?
Planks.
Plank. I like to do forearm plank, especially if you're working on strengthening your wrists. So we're gonna get onto our forearms, come on into a plank. Think like you are mummified. We want to shrink wrap our legs, our glutes, and our core. And another pro tip or a little hack is to stack your fists, make them like a little pillar of support to keep your head in alignment with your spine.
5 more seconds.
Yeah, we're gonna stay hollowed out, good. You can get fancy
And
by
stop.
adding a little toe tap or drop down
Stop.
to your knees. Nice, thanks buddy. All right, 10 seconds rest. What's coming up down the pike here, Roman?
High knees / running in place.
Okay, high knees are running in place. So depending on if you have a ceiling fan ahead above you. So we're gonna modify the knees first. Roman's gonna start that 30 seconds. Warming up those hip flexors. The hip flexors are typically the tightest muscle in the body. So this is a great little at your desk break. We can jog in place. We can kick our own butt, which is always good. And then we can do a couple of the music man. Now, if you're doing high knees in place, keep dropping your heels into the ground, pump your arms.
And stop.
Intensity is key. 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna stop and just walk it out. All right, we're almost there. Maybe a little chest tapping to catch your breath. All right, thumbs up. Where are we?
Lunge.
Lunges. How many of you love lunges? All right, I'm gonna give you another pro tip for lunges. Feet outside your shoulders. We're gonna lunge down. Think of it like you are picking up something off the floor, but you wanna keep your head above your heart. So keep your lunge not so narrow if you are newer to lunges. I like to go pretty wide, almost like I'm ready to do a squat. I used to hate lunges, gang, but you gotta start with body weight. You can go slower than me.
And stop.
Good, let's balance it out. That feels good. All right, I'm gonna do a couple butt kickers for my rest. Where are we? We're almost there, right, Roman?
Yep. Push-ups with rotation.
Rotation. A push-up with rotation. This one's a lot of fun, in air quotes. So we're going to do one push-up, and you're going to layer your feet and come into a side plank. One push-up, layer, squeeze your glutes, side plank.
Oh,
That's okay, keep going, we're doing great. Okay, now, as you're doing this, I want to show you a modification. So from my knees, I can go push up, only 90 degrees, and you're gonna come into like a gate pose from yoga. This is to strengthen your wrists, your shoulders, your core. You get a lot of bang for your buck with this. I like to rotate even more. How many more seconds, Ro?
Stop.
Let's finish out one more rep, gang. And then I think we have one more exercise.
Yep.
Where are we?
Side planks was the last one.
And some side planks. So again, I like to vary this up with just maybe coming on our forearm. We come into that gate pose. All right. Or we're gonna do 30 seconds on each side. Here we go, Roman. We're gonna push all the way up, out of the shoulders. And I want you to think that your fingers are like the sticky tree frog feet, the little suction cups. So I want you to squeeze the mat with your fingertips. Open up your chest. You can even take that top hand, feel your shoulder and just reinforce that joint.
Stop.
All right, we're gonna stop for a second. Give me a thumbs up in child's pose. Inhale and exhale, little rest. Maybe a little reverse prayer. I always like to sneak in as many stretches as possible. Ready for the other side. This is it, gang, so give it your all. Grip the ground, push out, forearms, knees, or layer those feet. 30 seconds, side plank. Remembering, maybe you want to reinforce that joint. Thanks for joining me in the 7-minute workout. And you can do this from the top again 2 more times if you'd like. If you're creating that instant dopamine
5,
release.
4, 3,
Endorphins
2,
are flowing.
1, stop.
Thank you. All right, gang, drop in the comments if you liked this exercise. Make sure you like and subscribe, as Roman would say. And without further ado, I hope to see you on my next round of Perfect 10. Give them a wave, bro. See you, gang.